And we are back with a pet advocate, Olsen's for Healthy Animals. I tell you, they have the greatest stuff. We're going to talk about that. Steve Sischka is with us. Great to see you on the show, Steve.
Thanks, Sandy. It's great to be here. You know, it's always great to talk to a good customer of ours, too.
Yes, I love Olsen's. And you guys have so many things. Okay, now, first of all, we have to start out. It used to be called Olsen's Grain. You guys have been in business for a long time.
We've been in
this
business
area.
since 1979.
Whoa, I tell you, that's almost unheard of now, because as fast as we're growing, there's just so many folks, and business is changing. So it's not Olsen's Grain, so what do you call it now? Olsen's for Healthy Animals.
You
Why?
know, we called it Olsen's for Healthy Animals because we sat back and thought, what is our mission? Our mission is the health of your animals. And so why not call our stores Olsen's for Healthy Animals? The corporation still is Olsen's Grain. But you know, years ago, you know, I'd be out golfing with somebody and they'd be a new member of the community and they'd say, you know, I've heard a lot about your company and we love it, but I have no reason to shop there because I don't have a horse, a pig, a chicken, or a cow.
That was my next
like,
question. Yes.
Well, do you have pets? Do you have a dog or a cat? Do you have wild birds? Those are the kind of things that we wanted to alleviate in people's impression of us through Olsen's for Healthy Animals.
Yeah, with grain, you're thinking maybe larger animals, you know, farm supplies, you know, this kind of thing. But no, you've got all kinds of stuff for your domestic animals, I know, and it's kind of special. Tell us a little bit how you deal with that at Olsen's, because you got a lot of locations too.
We do. We have Chino, which is our original location back in 1979 in that tiny little community of Chino Valley.
Really? Chino got the first one? I love that store too.
And then 1980. Kathy and I brought the Olsen's to Prescott, and in 1982 came Dewey, and Dan and Barb Olsen brought Olsen's to Dewey, and then we waited another 15 years before we went to Flagstaff, and another 5 years before we went to Clarkdale, and that's our 5 stores.
You guys are so spread out. I was actually in the Chino Valley Olsen's not too long ago, and you had 2 little black rabbits with like lop ears, and I'm like, oh, stop it, you know, because I really wanted one. But I didn't know if the cat.
Like, take me home, take me home.
You did. So, and you have chicks in the spring, and
we do.
You know, you do supply a lot of things. Now, you have a lot of stuff. Now, you say this is a local. You have a local shopping thing. Yes. Obviously, you are very local in our northern Arizona area. So you say don't just shop local, shop with locals. What do you mean by that?
Well, you know, we want people to shop local because it turns a lot of money in the community. But ultimately, if you want that local experience, you need to take a look at a company, at a store called Olsen's for Healthy Animals. And, you know, my mother-in-law's family's been in the area since 1907. So I think we're almost locals.
Exactly.
But, you know, I also think that I like to say that we speak local, we think local, and we care local, and that makes a huge difference. You know, I don't care how long you've been here, if you're not caring local, if people can't walk into you and say, would you please sponsor my event? Would you give me a basket for my silent auction? That kind of thing means a lot. Would you dance in our Dancing for the Stars?
We have a winner here on Dancing with the Stars, ladies and gentlemen. You're awesome.
But you know,
with that,
that's why people should shop local, if they want that truly local experience.
You're here in the community, you care about the community, you're part of it. I mean, if you know, you will exchange food if I get some for my dog or my cat that they don't particularly like.
Oh, absolutely,
but also,
whether it's open or not.
But you donate, and we can donate if that, you know, a lot of times that happens, which, you know, critters are so fussy, mine are anyway. You know, I'll just say, just donate it to someone who needs it. And you guys donate to local causes a lot too. Speaking of, you have like Santa Paws coming up here.
We do have Santa Paws coming. And, you know, he only shows up in Prescott once a year. And we kind of get him for a little while before he kind of moves on to all the houses and stuff.
Santa really loves animals too. He's just an all-around good guy.
And okay, if you got a name like Santa Paws,
what do you think?
Yeah, really.
Good. So when's that coming up? What day is?
Let's take a look. It's in Prescott at the Prescott store, which is right there off Miller Valley. next to the post office, behind the sunglass place. It's November 25th.
Wow, coming right up then.
Coming right
next
up,
week.
Saturday, November 25th.
Okay.
And it's going to be from 10 till 2. And you can bring anything. Bring birds, bring hamsters, bring mini horses, bring mini pigs, bring of course your dogs and cats.
Those are the easiest ones.
But yeah, we've taken pictures of some really interesting things with Santa.
Oh, they're cute. I've done that before, and that is really fun. But I want to say, you know, what's a difference? To me, I see it, I've been there, I feel it, I know it, I smell it, I love Olsen's. You even have your dog there, you know. And so what is the difference between you and like a big box store, let's say?
You know, we're a lot more personal than a big box. You know, God bless them, they have a place in the market, but I think that if people really want a local experience, like I said, we speak local and we think local. And we also care local, meaning we care about what you care about. And so if you want that experience, that brick and mortar, touch it, feel it, get service, Olsen's is the place to go.
Yeah, it is. And I tell you, you've got everything from raw food for cats and dogs, which some like, to dog beds and toys and cats. I mean, you have but you also have horses and stuff, just kind of like everything, right?
We do. And it's fun. It's mon apple pie. And I have to tell you that kind of business and our kind of clientele really is the local experience. I mean, we are truly what I like to refer to as the local good guys, which is the reason why we say good enough just isn't.
Because at Olsen's, you guys go far and beyond, and I can always trust the products for my animals that they're good for them.
Absolutely.
Steve, Sischka, thank you so much for joining us. Olsen's for healthy animals, you mean it, and Santa Paws will tell people, remind them before next Saturday to get in there with their animal, get pictures, and get in on there and shop at Olsen's. It's a blast, no matter what community you live in. You probably have an Olsen's there.
Well, and Olsen's is also going to be at the Chino store December 9th and the Dewey store December 16th.
Oh, with Santa Paws.
Yes, with Santa Paws.
Awesome! Thank you, Steve. Sischka.
Thanks, Sandy.
And thanks for Olsen's for healthy animals. Trust me, my animals are important. Thanks.